have two general areas of research: ball testing, court testing, and then the second arm is more general research to improve our understanding of how equipment generates performance. So for example, how strings generate spin, or why one racket is more powerful than another. So we have a piece of equipment here that will measure racket power, which measures the speed of the ball off the racket. We have equipment that will measure the spin generating properties of strings. If the racket is, say, 20% more powerful, then there may be cause for concern that that could have a detrimental effect on the nature of the game, on the nature of tennis. The spaghetti racket from the late 70s facilitated the generation of huge amounts of spin in the game. It was a step change in the performance of the equipment, which from a governing body point of view is not something that we're comfortable with. That particular design has several mechanisms at play, but they're all very much extreme mechanisms at play. We will go out into the real world. We'll go to shops and tournaments and select brands off the shelf or from the tournament, bring them back to the lab and conduct testing as well. One of the benefits of working at the ITF is really good relationship with the manufacturers. For example, if they're producing a new racket and they want to ensure that it conforms to the rules of tennis, a unique opportunity for us to gain access to equipment that would be impossible to get otherwise. The ITF developed an evaluation process to ensure that this technology coming in, like Hawkeye, was fit for purpose. People don't realise that tennis was one of the first sports to adopt this kind of technology to review the call of a line judge and so on. We conducted a suite of evaluation tests. Use a ball cannon to fire balls at the court lines. A high-speed camera is capable of making very, very precise measurements, so we can measure how far in or out a ball has landed, and then we compared it to the measurement that Hawkeye would have made. That system in particular is essentially measuring everything that goes on the court, the movement of the players, the trajectory of every shot that's played. They're measuring ball speeds, spin, bounce locations, and so on. Not all, but some are starting to understand the use of that kind of data to improve their game, to not only look at where their strengths are, but find out where their weaknesses are as well, and structure their training regimen to improve upon those weaknesses. Over time, that will become a very powerful tool in understanding how the game is evolving. In only the last 10 years, we see players are now stronger, fitter, healthier. There are more over 30 players in the top 10, but the longevity of players is increasing, which is very encouraging because it means that players are healthier for longer, have a longer career, and their personalities and their character are around for longer.